I wonder if different versions of the Air Jordan 1 still smell like an Air Jordan 1. No, they don't. That sucks. Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. Today we got a very late, detailed look at these guys right here. This is the Air Jordan 1 Flyease. These came out, I think, in December. I got them on the release, like whenever they release. I don't know if it was like the release date or they just happened to be available. They still might be available. And yeah, these weren't flippable, so those as resellers just left them there. So what makes these a different Air Jordan 1 or a special Air Jordan 1? Because they're Flyease. They're easier to get on. These are not made for me. These are made for people with potentially special needs or for those that may have, is it debilitating? Is that the word? You might be missing a hand or whatever, maybe some fingers, maybe your whole arm, I don't know. But so this is for you, man. You know what I mean? And this stuff is really fucking cool. This is ill-ish. I really like when they do stuff like this. This is essentially, you know, auto lacing, but without that super ridiculous high price. It's dope. So I believe the Flyease, as far as basketball shoes go, was introduced first on a LeBron shoe. I could be wrong about this. If I am, please correct me. But since then, they've rolled it out to different models of all kinds, whether they be runners or Nike Free shoes, stuff like this, like the Air Jordan 1 now. And I just think it's really cool, man. It's really, truly inclusive. You know what I mean? Like, you get all kinds of sneakerheads from all walks of life, and now you can get an Air Jordan 1 made for you specifically. I wish I could do that. I wish that these were on Nike ID. Not these specifically, but like just the Jordan 1 in general, you know? Although they probably sell out real quick and then be on eBay in like 3 minutes, but just the thought would count. And what makes these so special is the upper. So the tooling is basically a generic Air Jordan 1, or not generic, a standard Air Jordan 1. So you have the rubber cup sole, the greatest traction of all time, or one of them at least, you know, Kobe 9, Jordan 28, stuff like that. It's all good. Now the Puma Clyde All Pro, finally outside the Nike camp, you know what I mean?
What about them Curry 8s?
Oh, man. Those are bad boys. We're going to talk about those later.
Not today.
Yeah, later, but not today. A different video.
Next.
And inside of that rubber cup sole is an EVA wedge with a heel air sole unit. So again, just like every other Air Jordan 1, where they really play things up is that upper, man. This is different. I love the colorway. You know, that fragment Air Jordan 1. I don't like it because it's fragment. I like it because it's the black toe color blocking. And for those of you guys that don't know, the Air Jordan 1 black toe is one of my absolute all-time favorite looks of the Air Jordan 1, as far as like original colorways go. It's so pretty. So yeah, so I really wish that something like this would drop like with regular laces as a regular Air Jordan 1, whether it be a mid or a high. It doesn't really matter to me as long as the materials are nice, because I really like this color blocking, man. I love the white toe, the black, man. It just looks so good. It's missing the white panel, the mid panel, which is what really makes the black toe color blocking pop. It's close enough though, at least for now. I do like that the swoosh is different because they had to kind of like cut that other side due to the Flyease system and everything. So I like that it's almost like embroidered on there like a patch, like it's just stitched around the side. I think it looks really slick. Also, the lacing system is very cool. So this stuff right here actually made its debut on kids shoes, which I think is really dope. And I actually know the person that did this. He's no longer with the brand, unfortunately. He was part of their giant layoff, which is really unfortunate. So yeah, I think that they up on that one. They got rid of somebody that, you know, helped build them to where they are right now. And I just think that this is really cool though. Like, this is super slick. It builds right into the eye stay right there. You still have your lace look, so you don't feel like you're wearing like, you know, Velcros. It's really neat, man. Like, stuff like this is what like functional, true, like this is real right here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to call it innovation. I'm hesitant to call it innovation. It's just nice design. It hides the functionality of things, and I really dig that because, again, as somebody with an issue that might need something like this, you don't want more things pointing. You know what I mean? You want to feel as normal as possible, and this is one of those ways to do it, and I think it's really dope. Plus, you get to stay fresh. Look at these, man. These are dope. And yeah, and then the Flyease system is this part right here in the back. So it's the strap, which I love that they put the Jordan Wings logo on there. The first colorway of these did sell out, okay? The first time that they put a Jordan 1 Flyease shoe up, they sold out, and most of the people that bought them were resellers, and the sales of the shoe or the resale of the shoe tanked because they're not worth anything, because people that actually need this, they're not paying a resale for stuff. Learn your customer base, man. Business 101. Anyways, so I was glad to see these sit, because leave them for the people that need them. And it's attached to the Flyease zipper. And I love zippers on my shoes, okay? I just do. And then you pull it down like that, one-handed. You can also open this if you really need to, and really get in there. This is dope. Now the tongue is just like an Air Jordan 1 mid. It's a little bit of a nylon, but it's also very structured. The leather on these is pretty nice. It's not anything crazy. It's almost like standard Air Jordan 1 high leather. So what you would typically see on majority of those colorways as far as the leather builds are concerned. It's just like that. It's nice, it's soft, it's actual leather. I dig this, man. Retails $140. This is Fucking cool, dude. Also, these are my size. I bought these in a size 9. I think it's because I bought them on sneakers and it just like adds it to cart. Like it saves like your preferences and everything. But I'm clearly not going to wear this. I'm also not going to return it. I don't know if there's anybody in our Discord community that is a special needs. I will ask before I do anything. But if there's not, then stay tuned to my social accounts. Not accounts, just the one. I don't really use Twitter anymore. But what's the other one? Instagram. So stay tuned. If I don't find anybody with special needs, or maybe somebody that they know with special needs that can use something like this, then I'll put it on Instagram and everything. I'll probably update Instagram anyways and let people know like, hey, I gave these away or whatever. But yeah, I really have no use for these personally, so I will give these away to somebody that actually can use them for what they are. So as far as sizing is concerned, they do fit true to size. So if you were interested in these, or you know somebody that would be interested in these, maybe you wanted to cop them as a gift or something like that, you can go true to size and they should be good to go. What do you think about these though?
I like that you're gonna like find them a home.
Oh.
We didn't go over that before filming, and so I was just like, oh, that's a great idea, because
yeah, I don't need them. I don't need like really any of the shoes that I get in. Like this is my job now, so like I kind of have to keep doing this. But stuff like this though, like I really do like paying things forward, and especially stuff like this. Like I do this all the time when we're at like a basketball park, and if I see the person I'm playing against might be my size and their shoes are all trashed, like I'll ask them and I'll just give them my shoes when I'm done. You know, it depends on the situation.
So we know somebody personally where this would be a great benefit because
this type of product.
Yes, but because of his disabilities, so you learn how to tie your shoes at a young age, and you learn how to write at around the same time. And there's a reason why you learn those skills at that time, because if you don't and it gets to a later time in life, these muscles don't work like that. And so I know that his mom would have to get him shoes that he could slide on easily after she had already tied them for him. And it had gotten to this point where, you know, like you're out in life and you want to have like a certain image, and like so now Jordans obviously are
the thing,
you know, and so for them to catch up and be like, hey, we can make something.
Well, that's the thing. So whoever's at the brand that caught onto this, which I don't know if the person that created this Velcro lace contraption is the person that maybe pushed for the Flyease program to hit Jordan Brand, or maybe it was a company-wide thing. But whoever that person is definitely deserves like a high five, because a lot of times it's because they know somebody personally as well, or it's a family member that can use something like this. When you work at a brand like Jordan Brand, you typically want to spread the wealth or whatever. You want to pay it forward. You want to share your love for the brand with family and friends. Get them gifts and stuff like that, gift cards. But if you can't enjoy the product, then what's the point, you know? So now they've, again, filled that void. So whoever was in charge of creating a Flyease, not just Jordan 1. I would love to see this on every Jordan. Could you imagine a Jordan 4 like this? That'd be crazy.
I would just like to see how they implement it and still pull it off.
That's what I want to know, because obviously this design lends itself well to this type of system.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean, like how would you do that with a Jordan 4 or a Jordan 5 or a Jordan 6? Hell, even a Jordan 8 where there's already straps on there. I just want to know. But you let us know what you think down below in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you guys. So until then, have a good one.